But those parallels should not just be copies. Those parallels should adhere to the setting of this game. And this game is not about humans trying to obtain their rights. It's about androids. You can't explore a theme of what it means to be human if you decide that androids are just like humans. They are not. They are programmed, they are created by humans in the facilities. They are being solved. This entire problem with this entire situation is in the fact that they were not born, they were created by humans. They are indeed, in its most basic form, they are machines. Sure thing, this entire game is talking how they are not machines, but when we look at them, they are machines. You can run parallels, you can't copy just real life, this entire shtick. You need to adhere to the rules of your own setting. How many humans you know that can convert others to their cause with just a touch? Well, I knew about one, and we crucified him. And even he wasn't like converting to his cause. People converted themselves. He was performing miracles, of course, but he didn't convert anyone forcefully. Like, androids have some sort of telepathic link that appeared in the middle of the game for some unbelievable reason. It didn't appear previously, but now everyone is capable of doing it. Luther can do it, Kara can do it, Marcus can do it. So it's not even like consistent with who can do it. Just some random androids can do it, and then some of them can't, I suppose. If some of them can, why won't all of the deviants like continuing the thought conversation in their minds all of the time? Underlying message was explored in a very bad way, in a very oversimplified way. There are so many themes, so many ways it can be explored. And when I booted up this game for the first time, this plot-driven narrative choices game, I thought that this game is gonna explore these themes, and explore just a very like particular viewpoint on this entire problem, on this entire situation. I don't want a narrative choices driven plot game that conforms to only one way it can be reinterpreted. You can reinterpret the greatest of the humanity literary prizes many ways. Is Lord of the Rings Bible coded? Yeah, sure, you can argue that. But even Tolkien himself was telling that he doesn't want anyone to just tell that it's his retelling of a Bible. The entire underlying message is faulty in its base because it's simplified. You can't run a good story, like a good story that is not pointed at some children of the first, second grade, if it's so easy, if it has only one way it can be read through. Of course, you can nudge your player to one of the ways you consider the best one. But you either should give like another way, I mean, technically there is another way it could go through, but you're gonna get punished. Luther is gonna die, or like Connor doesn't become a deviant, and androids are now not free. Bad player. I actually looked on this one on the internet, and apparently if you are going like veer off really hard and like move to the android starting a civil war with a dirty bomb, a girl from the main menu gonna tell you to stop and rethink what you are doing. It's not about a subtle nudge by the authors. It's not about gently nudging you to the right way. It's about forcing you to conform to what they think is the best way, and then fucking you up if you don't, punishing you for this. There is no additional content if you decide to, like, I don't know. If as a Kara you don't follow and don't stop Todd, there is no additional content for that. There is no additional content should you, for example, not become a deviant by Connor. There is no additional content in case you, like, I don't know. Like this entire peaceful protest bullshit. I talked at length about pacifism, how it really works, how it doesn't work. But somehow in this game, it's not following like the logic. It's not giving you a way to look at the different sides of this equation. You should follow onto this one, or fuck you. So underline message? Well, just by the simple fact that Connor is the one running investigation, and this investigation and this entire idea of androids becoming deviant is not a complete dog shit, I'm gonna give like 2 points, okay? 2 points. And I guess it's if I would be looking at this as some sort of childish book that is telling me what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is bad, I would have given it a much higher score. But it is not. It's a fucking mature game. On Twitch, it's rated as a mature game. It automatically gives you a tag, mature game. And it's not. It's infantile. 3 out of 10. Gameplay? Well, there are QTEs and that's about it. You can walk around, you can interact with things, and in the later half of the game you can't even interact with anything. You can just walk around from one objective to another objective, and sometimes QTE. Okay, sometimes, like with Connor's case, QTEs can be okay. By the end of the game, I don't know, like, how can I even judge this gameplay on the fucking scope of the visual novels interactive cinema? It's not an absolute cinema. So gameplay, I guess, well, 4 out of 10? I mean, I can't really imagine a gameplay being a strong suit of interactive cinema, interactive movie, but if there were many more things for me to notice and many more things to interact in the later part of the game, that then maybe I pushed it like to 6 out of 10. But no, it's 4 out of 10, I guess. In other words, let us create Final arithmetic division. 11 out of 20, 17 out of 30, 26 out of 40, 30 out of 50, 37 out of 60, 41 out of 80, 45 out of 90. You know what, for the a nice abbreviation of 100 points, what else can I judge in this game? Well, I guess the one way I can be judging it is how the game is put together. And, well, this entire sheet that requires you to go through the entirety of the game yet again if you fucked up, and the main menu girl pestering me continuously in the main menu. Well, the game didn't crash a single time, but the flowchart is kind of unrecognizable. And the game it didn't take long to boot up, and it was streaming nicely, but well, sometimes there were some glitches. So I guess I can give it like well, 6 out of 10, I guess. It's not the most player friendly. And that brings us to 51 out of 100. Or if you round it down, 5 out of 10. And you know what 5 out of 10 means? Absolute middle of a pack. Absolute fucking middle of a pack. Given the fact that it's 51 out of 100, it's just slightly, just a little bit over the half. Just a little bit over the complete nothing, complete gray area, complete medium level game. Essentially, it's just a 5 out of 10. It's well,